I'm Amy Plantinga-Powell, and I've been teaching doctrinal theology at Louisville Presbyterian Seminary for a long while now. One of my interests over the years has been Christian practices. It's very important to me that my students don't just do theology from the neck up, that they think about how theology helps inform and nurture a way of life. And so that's why I was glad to be part of this curriculum. When I was asked to pick a practice for my lesson, I chose one that I think is often ignored. And when it's not ignored, it's often misused. So that was a challenge to me. And that's why I chose to write on Walk Humbly. The third aspect of walking humbly is to avoid judging others. The Bible passage connected to this is Jesus' parable in Luke chapter 18, the parable about the Pharisee and the tax collector. The Pharisee, you probably remember, prays to God saying, "I thank you that I am not like other people, especially that tax collector over there." We have trouble, too, in walking humbly. We have trouble avoiding a Pharisee-like attitude toward other people. And that's true when we think about our relationship even to other Christians. Sometimes our prayers sound a little bit like, "Lord, I thank you that I'm not like those other Christians, that I'm not like those liberals who don't know how to read the Bible, or I'm not like those conservatives who don't think about issues of justice." We too are tempted to exalt our own Christian way of life and failed to walk humbly with others. But the Apostle Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians 12 that no part of the body can say to another part, "I have no need of you." To walk humbly with others is to recognize that other people have gifts, other people have understanding and wisdom that we need to make our Christian lives complete. Walking humbly and avoiding judging others also has implications far beyond the church. We live in a world of many faiths, of many religious traditions, and walking humbly with our religious others means that we are always ready to receive, ready to listen, ready to learn from others. Christians sometimes think that their main job in relating to their religious other is to be the one teaching, be the one giving, be the one talking. But to walk humbly with our religious others requires that we also be willing to receive, that we be willing to learn, that we be willing to listen. God has mysterious ways in this world, and one of those is to give us neighbors who are very different from us, who come from very different contexts and situations, and make their insight, their practice, their example something that will be important for our lives. Martin Luther King is a good example of this. He was interested in a Christian practice of nonviolence, and he found that one of his best teachers in figuring out that practice was not a Christian. It was Mahatma Gandhi, that he could learn from Gandhi what it meant to practice nonviolence. Martin Luther King was walking humbly with God and showed that in his willingness to learn from others.